Today we are going to talk about something that can save you from a lot of stress. Something that can give you peace of mind. And something that can protect your future. We are going to talk about an emergency fund. What it is. Why it matters. And how you can start one even if you feel broke. An emergency fund is money you set aside just for emergencies. Not for shopping. Not for vacations. Not for eating out. Only for real emergencies. You might be thinking, what kind of emergencies? It can be anything unexpected. You lose your job. Your car breaks down. You get sick and cannot work. A family member needs help. Your roof starts leaking. These things do not come with a warning. They happen suddenly. And if you do not have money saved up, you can end up borrowing money. Or using credit cards. And that makes things worse. Now let us talk about why you need one. The first reason is job loss. Many people live paycheck to paycheck. If they lose their job, they cannot pay rent. They cannot buy food. They panic. But if you have an emergency fund, you can cover your needs for a few months. And take time to find a new job without stress. The second reason is medical problems. Even if you have insurance, you might still have to pay some money. What if you need a test or surgery? What if you cannot work for a few weeks? An emergency fund can help you stay on your feet. The third reason is peace of mind. Just knowing you have money saved can help you sleep better. It reduces anxiety. You are not always worrying about what could go wrong. The fourth reason is avoiding debt. When you do not have savings, you turn to loans or credit cards. But they come with interest. And once you start borrowing, you can fall into a trap that is hard to escape. But with savings, you do not need to borrow. You pay with your own money. And stay in control. Now let us talk about how much money you need in an emergency fund. Most experts say you should aim for 3 to 6 months of expenses. This means if you spend $500 a month, try to save at least $1,500 to $3,000. But you do not have to save it all at once. Start small. Even $10 a week is good. What matters is building the habit. Set a goal. Track your progress. And celebrate each step. You can keep your emergency fund in a savings account. Make sure it is easy to access when needed. But not too easy that you spend it without thinking. Do not keep it in cash at home. Do not invest it in risky things like stocks. Because emergencies need money fast. And you do not want it to lose value. So where do you find the money to save? First, make a budget. See where your money is going. Cut out things you do not really need. Like subscriptions you do not use. Eating out too much. Or buying things you already have. Use that extra money to grow your emergency fund. You can also save your tax refund, birthday money, or bonus from work. Every little bit helps. You can even start a side hustle. Something simple like freelancing. Selling things you do not need. Or offering services in your neighborhood. Put that extra income into your emergency fund. Let us talk about what is not an emergency. A new phone is not an emergency. A sale at your favorite store is not an emergency. A vacation is not an emergency. If you use your emergency fund for wants instead of needs, you will not have it when you really need it. So be honest with yourself. Ask this simple question. Is this unexpected? Is it urgent? Is it necessary? If the answer is yes, then it might be an emergency. If the answer is no, wait and save up for it separately. Let us say you have started your emergency fund. You are saving every week. And one day you lose your job. Now your emergency fund becomes your safety net. You use it to pay rent, buy groceries, cover bills, until you find work again. Without this fund, you might be forced to take any job fast, even one that does not pay enough, just to survive. But with this fund, you can breathe. You can look for the right job, and not feel desperate. This is the power of having a backup plan. Life is full of surprises. Some good, some not so good. We cannot stop problems from coming, but we can prepare for them. An emergency fund gives you that power. You do not need to be rich to start one. You just need to start. Think of it like building a wall brick by brick. Each dollar is one brick. And over time, you have a strong wall that can protect you when the storm comes. It is okay if it takes months or even years to build. The key is to keep going. Make it a priority. Even if you are paying off debt, try to save a little on the side. Because if an emergency happens, and you have no savings, you might end up with more debt. So balance both. Save a little. Pay a little. Over time, you will get there. Remember, this money is not for spending. It is for protecting. Treat it with care. Keep it safe. Do not touch it unless you really have to. Now you might wonder, what if I never use my emergency fund? That is actually a good thing, because it means you were lucky. But just having it gave you peace of mind all those years. And if you do use it, you will be glad you had it. Some people say they cannot afford to save. But the truth is, you cannot afford not to.